a bank offers 5% compound interest calculated on half yearly basis. A customer deposits 1600 each on 1st January and 1st July of a year. At the end of the year, the amount he would have gained by the way of interest is. So look at the question here. It says a customer has deposited amount twice. Let's say this is one full year, right? One cycle. So 1st Jan and then 1st July. So this is like 6 months and this is 6 months, total 1 year span, right? How much interest will he get at the end of the year is the question. What will be the interest at the end of the year at this point is the question. How much did he deposit on 1st January? 1600 rupees. Yeah. What was the amount on 1st of July? 1600 rupees. What is the rate of interest? 5%. See, rate of interest is 5% per annum, but on a half yearly basis. Remember that half yearly compounding that we had discussed in your simple and compound interest videos. So that needs to be used here, half yearly compounding process. If it is 5% per annum, 5% for 12 months, how much will it be for 6 months? 2.5%. Yes or no? Rate of interest is going to be 2.5% per half year. Yes or no? 2.5% every half year. So for the first half year, 6 months, it is going to be 2.5%. For the second half year also, it's going to be 2.5%. Now he's asking us to find out the total amount. See, at the end of the year, the amount that he would have gained by the way of interest. So total interest at the end of the year. So if you observe, what happens is the first 1600 rupees which has been deposited undergoes 2 cycles. First 6 months and second 6 months. So here actually the compounding needs to be done. It's a compounding process. But the second 1600 undergoes only one cycle, only 6 months. So when there is only one period, simple interest is equal to compound interest. So basically what happens is the first 1600 will get 2.5% interest at the end of 6 months. That interest will get added to 1600 rupees, and again on the new principal amount we'll again get 2.5% interest at the end of the second 6 months. So that's like a typical compound interest case. But the second 1600 undergoes only one cycle. So it will earn 2.5% interest on the 1600 rupees. So this is what happens. The total compound interest will be how much? See, total compound interest here. Total compound interest will be equal to, in one case we have to do compounding process, 2.5%. You know how compound interest works, right? A plus B plus AB by 100, right? So we'll use that shortcut formula, 2.5%, or let me not use percentages, right? One second, just hold on. The tool is working at a slow pace. Sorry. You understand, the first 1600 rupees will get 2.5 plus 2.5 plus 2.5 into 2.5 by 100. The second 1600 will get only 2.5. I'm unable to use the tool. One second. All right. So here we go. The total compound interest. Total compound interest will be equal to 2.5 plus 2.5 plus 2.5 into 2.5 by 100 plus 2.5. There are two parts. The first part, the first 1600 will get this much of interest. The second 1600 will get only this much of interest. Of what? 1600 rupees. See, the interest is always on the principal amount. So just do this calculation and you'll get the required answer. Very simple. So A plus B plus AB by 100, right? A plus B plus AB by 100 plus A percentage of 1600. Yeah. So how much is this? 2.5 plus 2.5 is 5. 2.5 here goes 40 times, and this 2.5 goes what? 16 times. Yeah. So 5 plus 2.5 is 7.5 plus 1 by 16%. Yeah. So it comes out to be 7.5% plus 1 by 16% of 1600. So do the calculation. So it's like 7.5 into 16 plus 1 by 16 into 16. So this will be equal to, total compounders will be equal to, I think 7.5% of 1600 will be 160 minus 40, 120 plus 1 by 16% of 1600 will be 1, because 16 and 16 gets cancelled, zeros and zeros also will get cancelled. So total will be 121. Yeah, but please cut down the number of steps. I mean, this is a complete explanation. When you do it yourself in the exam, all you have to do is play with these numbers, right? 2.5 plus 2.5 plus 2.5 into 2.5 by 100, right? A plus B plus AB by 100. And then in the second case, it is only a simple interest case. So directly 2.5% of 1600 rupees. And then do the calculation to get the required answer.